Raghav was doing well in life, at least on paper. At 35, he had a stable job, a decent salary, and regular pay raises. His friends thought he was comfortable. His parents thought he was settled, but every month, Raghav felt the same quiet panic when he checked his bank balance. "Where does my money go?" he would whisper to himself. It was the 20th of the month, and his salary, credited just 10 days ago, was already gasping for breath. He hadn't bought anything extravagant, no luxury car, no foreign vacations, yet somehow his account always felt empty. One evening, after another long day at work, Raghav ordered dinner through a food delivery app. As he scrolled mindlessly, he noticed the total creeping higher: extra cheese, dessert, delivery fee, convenience fee. He sighed but tapped Pay Now anyway. Later that night, while clearing old emails, he stumbled upon a message from his bank. It was a reminder of an overdue credit card EMI. Then another notification popped up, an annual subscription renewal he barely remembered signing up for. Netflix, music app, cloud storage, fitness app he hadn't opened in months. Raghav leaned back in his chair, exhausted. "I earn well," he muttered. "So why do I always feel broke?" That weekend, he visited his uncle Mohan, a retired schoolteacher known in the family for his simple living and calm wisdom. As they sat on the terrace sipping tea, Raghav finally let his frustration spill out. "I don't understand, Chacha," he said. "My income keeps increasing, but my savings don't. I think I need to find a side hustle or switch jobs for a higher salary." Uncle Mohan listened quietly, then smiled. "Come with me," he said. He led Raghav to the backyard, where an old plastic bucket sat beneath a water tap. Uncle Mohan turned the tap on. Water began filling the bucket, but slowly, water started leaking out from several tiny holes near the bottom. "No matter how much water I pour in," Uncle Mohan said, "this bucket will never fill." Raghav watched as the water kept escaping. "So?" he asked. Uncle Mohan picked up a piece of cloth and began plugging the holes one by one. Gradually, the leaking slowed. The water level started rising. "Your money is like this bucket," Uncle Mohan said gently. "You don't have an earning problem, you have a leaking problem." The words hit Raghav hard. Uncle Mohan continued, "You think the solution is more water, more income, but even if you double the flow, the bucket will still leak. First, you must fix the holes." That night, Raghav couldn't sleep. The image of the leaking bucket replayed in his mind. The next morning, he opened his banking app, not to check his balance, but to track his expenses. What he found shocked him. Food delivery, sometimes twice a day, EMIs for gadgets he barely used, subscriptions he had forgotten about, impulse shopping during late-night scrolling. None of them felt big alone. Together, they were draining him dry. Instead of hunting for a higher-paying job, Raghav decided to try something different. He started patching the holes. He cooked at home on weekdays, canceled unused subscriptions, delayed impulse purchases by 48 hours, restructured EMIs to reduce interest. At first, it felt restrictive, but soon, something unexpected happened. He felt lighter. For the first time in years, his money lasted the entire month. His savings account, once silent, began to grow. Not dramatically, but steadily. And strangely, life didn't feel smaller. It felt more in control. Months later, when Raghav finally did get a raise, the difference was magical. The extra income didn't disappear. It stayed. It worked for him. One evening he called Uncle Mohan. "You were right," Raghav said. "Budgeting isn't about limiting life, it's about fixing leaks." Uncle Mohan chuckled. "Exactly. Control your expenses before chasing higher income. A bucket without holes doesn't need more water, it just needs care." Raghav looked at his bank balance and smiled. For the first time, his bucket was finally filling up.